Welcome, everyone. It is back to school week here in Canada. I know in the US, they were back to school a few weeks ago. So we wanted to tune in and share some tips as well as some stories about how some impact health products have been making a huge difference in our lives. Whether you're a parent, whether you are a teacher, or whether you are a student or a kid. We're going to share from all three perspectives tonight. So welcome, welcome. I'd love for you guys all to share in the comments or the live stream. What are you? Are you a parent? Are you a caregiver? Are you a teacher? We want to hear. And we're just going to keep letting people in here for a few more minutes. Jen, do you want to give people a wave? This is Jen Laurie. She's
Hey everyone.
Tonight we have some awesome shares coming up, so tune in. And also I want to hear from you guys. What is your biggest challenge with back to school? Is it anxiety? That's mine. I'm an anxious mama. Is it getting back into routine? For me, the thing I'm most excited about for back to school is the routines. So, and Jen is a homeschool mom. So yeah, there's that as well. Okay, well, we're going to get rocking and rolling here tonight. I'm going to introduce Jen Laurie. Jen and I have known each other a long time. We were in a previous company together, Sidelines, and she is just an amazing human being. She's an extraordinary leader. She has 6 designations in holistic health, and ingredients are her jam. So I know for myself, when I have any questions, I always turn to Jen. She is a mom, she homeschools, she is just amazing. So we're gonna have Jen kind of introduce the products that we're talking about tonight. And I'm gonna share my screen here.
Hi everyone, welcome. I am super excited to be here and to share with you tonight. Like Benny said, ingredients are my jam. I read the ingredients of everything I put in my body, on my body, anything I share with friends, family, any of the things. And one of the things that is interesting, when I became obsessed with reading ingredients and being a little pickier about what I put in my body, we don't get sick anymore. What the heck? Hands up if you never want to get sick again, if you want your kids not to be sick, if you want to build your immune system, because there are a few key things I'm going to share tonight. I'm going to keep sharing throughout. We're going to have some stories we're going to share just to share with you the different ways as it accounts for school, being a teacher, being a mom, kids, all the things to have the best fall season with your family. But stay tuned to a little bit towards the end there. I'm going to give you guys some extra tips on how to build your immune system, how to stay healthy, what are the things you can be doing. And then we're going to share with you different ways of getting through the school year as in regards to financial. Guys, it's expensive. If you have kids in school, I am a homeschool mom. Guess what? I already spent our year of funding, which means I need extra funds for the rest of the year because we don't get a lot as homeschools, but I know it's expensive for all of us, right? Whether our kids are in public school, private school, chartered schools, homeschooled, no matter what, having kids and giving them the experiences we want to give them and setting them up for success costs money. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too. So what we're talking about tonight is Trinont. Trinont is a company that means to change life, and we change lives in so many ways. So we have a mission to impact 1 billion lives for good in our first 30 years. And whether that is through our health products, through our wealth pillar, whether it's through our community services that we do, it's all put together. And so we are operating in several different countries. As you can see, we just launched into Belgium, and we will be expanding further very quickly over the next year, 2 years, 3 years. So we are super excited to be able to bring these life-changing products and business to more countries around the world. So we'll skip over to the next slide here and talk a little bit about our 3 pillars. So we have 3 pillars that we focus on because we know that all these 3 things are required in order to have a fulfilling, happy life. We need our health, right? I think you guys would all agree. We all put our hands up when we're like, how do we not be sick anymore? How do we help our kids not to be sick anymore, right? Health is number 1 in my books. Wealth comes along with health, because without wealth, you don't have health. Without health, you don't have wealth. All the things are connected. And then we have community. Our Lift Where You Live initiative, it brings community together. And when we work together as a community, we can change our lives for the better. And it's also very fulfilling for our own hearts, which allows us to be healthier. It actually does build your immune system, just so you know. Being in community does help build your immune system, and it does fulfill your heart, and it also just creates a healthy energy but you do have to be careful with who you spend your energy with. So you want to spend your time with uplifting people who want to make the world a better place with you. We are looking for people who want to make the world a better place, people who want to be healthier, people who want a better, healthy financial situation, and people who want to give back to the community so we can change the lives of billion people. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. What caught my eye here? Like Benny said, I have several certifications in the holistic health space. Ingredients matter to me. You're going to hear it over and over and over again. Anytime you hear me speak, I'm going to be talking about ingredients. If you hate that, I'm so sorry, but this is my mission. My mission is to educate so you can make better decisions for yourself and your family's health. So most of these products are based on raw whole foods. That's plant-based whole foods. Why we say most is because we do have one product that is made from animal products. It is collagen. Collagen is only, you can't get plant-based collagen. So if someone has told you they have a collagen that's plant-based, they do not have a plant-based collagen. They have some plant-based foods that may increase natural production of collagens, but it is not the same as supplementing with collagen, which absorbs into the body, which allows you to utilize it immediately. We have third-party validations. This is very important as far as health products go. We want to make sure that everything that is on the label is on the label and nothing but in the amounts that are in there. And this is what ensures that. We have tens of thousands of success stories. You're going to hear a few tonight. If you want to hear more, we have private groups where you can be invited to by the person who invited you to watch this video, where you can go read up on even more testimonies. We have a transparency promise I love, because you can easily find what ingredients are in our products right from our website. We don't hide it. A lot of companies hide it, believe it or not. When I go do ingredient searches, sometimes I have to dig real deep. And to me, that is suspicious. I don't love that. So, okay, so let's I'm going to actually throw it back to Benny here, and she's going to introduce our people who are going to share their personal stories. Remember, these are personal stories. We are not claiming to heal, treat, cure anything. We are just sharing from our personal experiences of what we put in our body, in our family's bodies, and what the results were based on our own personal experiences.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. So we're going to hear from some people tonight about what they've experienced taking some of these amazing products. First, I want to hear from all of you. I know we talked a little bit before, but what is your biggest health goal? For me, this time last year, it was energy. I was an exhausted mom. So I'm a single mama. My son is 8 years old. He may run in at any moment. We're going to hear tonight from parents. We're going to hear tonight from teachers, and we're going to hear about a few different products. So we have a bunch of different product categories: core, beauty, stamina, CBD is in the US, and oral care. Our first speaker tonight is actually a recorded video, and this is Nicole Legros. She is a teacher in Nova Scotia, and she's actually in a teacher meeting right now, so she couldn't be on. And she was actually the first person to share the products with me. And she shared mom to mom, person to person, how they were making a difference in her life. So let's hear what she has to say.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nicole Grohl. I am a grade 4 and 5 teacher, and I'm in Nova Scotia. So I'm actually in my classroom setting up because we have our open house tonight and the kids come back tomorrow. I'm going to share with you 2 must-have, every teacher must-have products. First is our Mojo. The Mojo, honestly, like even those days when you don't feel like coming to school or when the kids come in full of energy and you just don't have it, Mojo gives you that. It makes you happy, it makes you excited, gives you enough energy to keep up with all your kids, and just it's really good, feel good drink. Secondly, teachers, we're on our feet all day, every day. So you're going to need yourself some collagen. The collagen has made such a difference. My feet used to bother me all the time. I could only wear 1 pair of shoes. And even after that was I always had aches and pains at the end of the day. Also bending over all the time over student desks. Collagen has literally saved my body. So you get yourself some collagen, get yourself some Mojo, and have a fantastic 2023-2024 school year.
Awesome. So that is Nicole. She was talking about our Mojo, which is a nootropic drink, and our collagen, which Jen talked about. 2 of my favorite products. Next, we're going to hear from another teacher. She is a music teacher. For over 2 decades, she's been in the school system, and she was also not able to be here tonight. And Gretchen is going to share. Gretchen messaged me the very first day she was on the products, and she was blown away. So let's hear from her.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to school from an educator of over 2 decades. So parents, students, teachers, welcome back. I hope that your year is starting off wonderfully. I know here in the States, schools have been in for a couple of weeks, and Canada seems it's just starting. So welcome back. I hope things are off to a great start. I want to tell you about a couple of things that as a teacher really helped me throughout my time in the classroom. And I just started using Trinont halfway through last year, and it made just such a huge impact. So the first thing I want to tell you about is Enrich. So this is one of our number 1 products, but these are digestive enzymes, and they allow your gut to heal, to get rid of the gross, to absorb the nutrients you need. And in getting rid of the other stuff, the toxins and all that, it starts to seal your gut if you are someone with leaky gut like me, and you might be and you just don't even know. But it heals that gut so that your gut can get hormones, the feel-good hormones like serotonin, things like that, that are produced in our gut. It can get them to your brain. And so without Enrich, I was not getting the feel good and the calmness that I needed and deserved and was making. And so I had anxiety meds. Well, guys, thanks to Enrich, I've cut those in half and we'll soon get rid of them altogether, which to me is just amazing. And it's not that it was a miracle cure for anything. It's that it started to allow my gut to do what it's supposed to do in the first place. Another one is focus. So on those days that I was extra anxious, or I just am feeling a little bit nervous, or need that extra boost, the days that I cannot focus on things, this comes into play. They smell nasty. Take it anyway. Put it in a smoothie if you need to. But focus really helps to calm the body down so you can do what you need to do, whether that's calm yourself and your mind, or that's pay attention to a task at hand, or just soothe that anxiety that comes with doing so much. Now, my favorite product that I cannot go a day without, I am not a coffee drinker. I was a Dr. Pepper drinker every morning. I don't really drink soda much anymore because I drink Zest. So this is the partner product to Mojo. And I know Benny's probably talking about Mojo to any of you who talk to her. And most people who drink coffee do that Mojo. Well, I don't like coffee. It's bitter to me, but I love my zest. So caffeine with no crash. It's a lot of caffeine. So it really keeps me going through the whole day. Antioxidants in it. I have actually been around 3 very sick people in the past week, and I am fine. I'm fine. I did add a little bit of vitamin C or Fortify, but the zest has really kept my immune system going. It has mood boosters in it. Again, let's talk about my anxiety meds that I'm not leaning on heavily anymore. And then it has appetite suppressant in it. So I snack a lot less than I used to. And now I can catch myself if I am snacking and be like, I don't really want the food. It's not food. It's just that habit, right? So I can fix that now. I will tell y'all, I have taken these products to my regular primary care physician, and I've taken these products to my chiropractor, who's also an integrative medicine doctor, so the holistic side. So Eastern and Western medicine, and both doctors approved the use of these products for me, for anything I need. They encourage it. They're excited about this for me, and they know that it is healthy and will make a difference. So good luck to you. I hope that you continue having success with school, with all the things that come with school and the activities and the fun and the learning. And I was a music teacher for 21 years. I taught high school choir. And so I know that there's lots of excitement that comes at every age. And I wish you all the best. And cheers with some zest, guys.
Oh my goodness. I love Gretchen's story. She touched on a few products there. She was talking about the zest, as well as the enrich. The enrich, she took the very first day, as well as the zest. And she messaged me and she said, I am feeling fantastic. And it's day 1. She also mentioned there that she has taken the products to both her Western and Eastern medical team that she's been working with, and they have approved and working to get off some of those pharmaceutical medications that she's been on. So just a fantastic story. I'm so happy for Gretchen. We have one more teacher that we're going to hear from tonight. Carrie, can you jump on and share with us your favorite products and what they've done for you?
Okay, so I'm both a teacher and a mom, and I started taking Turn-On products last spring after sort of reaching like a sort of desperation point. The last couple of years I've been really struggling with some back and hip issues and like chronic pain all day, every day. So I started with Glow, which is the collagen product. I absolutely love this product. It has helped me in so many ways. It hasn't necessarily taken the pain all away, but it's gotten the pain to a point where I can function and go to work every day and then come home and do the things I have to do at home, which is amazing. It has also helped tremendously with my sleep. I was such a terrible sleeper before, always up 1 or 2 times a night at least. Now I can sleep through the night, which is amazing to me. I've never slept through the night in my life until I started taking Glow. If I don't take Glow, I definitely know that I didn't take it. So I always remember to take it. It's also helped with hot flashes. I used to have tremendous hot flashes, the whole perimenopause thing. And yeah, hot flashes were nasty. And whenever I get hot, I instinctively feel sick. So that has helped a lot too. And also just more energy. So, and probably too, because I'm sleeping better, but I also have more energy to get through the day. My second favorite product is Zest. So I really love the peach flavor. That's the only one I've tried. I like it both warm and cold. And I used to always come home after school and drink a lot of like tea or iced coffee, but I've decided that Zest is a much healthier alternative to that. So it gets me through the rest of the day and gives me a little bit more energy boost, and I want to say more patience to get through the whole mom, wife, and home things that I have to do before I can finally go to bed at the end of the night. I'm also taking Optimize, which is also because of the whole pain inflammation thing. And I found that one of the medications I'm on for my back pain has caused a lot of swelling in my fingers, to the point where I had to cut my wedding rings off at the beginning of summer. So now I'm taking Optimize both in the morning and at night, and now I can wear my wedding rings again. So that's exciting. So yeah, those are my favorite products.
Oh my goodness, Carrie, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And whether you're a teacher, a mom, a wife, you know, when you have pain in your body, it is not fun. And when you don't have energy to do, you know, take care of your kids and your class. So I'm so happy they've made such a difference for you. We're now going to hear from a parent. Amanda, are you on there? Hi.
Yeah, hi. So I am a homeschooling mom. My son, I have 2 kids, want to sleep on me right now. And my son is 8 years old, almost 9. He actually struggles with a speech delay issue. So he gets really frustrated really easily. And his speech is it's all up here, and he knows what he wants to say, but it doesn't come out. It's called apraxia. So he has been taking our Focus, and oh my God, the change that has happened has been just mind blowing. There's been from the outbursts have like almost totally been gone. If there is an outburst, he notices now, and he'll even ask for a Focus. His speech is coming along. He's able to, it's calmed, helps him calm down enough, like slow everything down so that he can actually say what, like his words are coming out. So we were actually just at a Lift Where You Live event and a team barbecue after. And for the first time ever, there were kids playing with him that I usually check with kids if they were able to understand him and stuff after. And for the first time ever, every single kid said they were able to communicate with him and understand him. It was mind blowing. He's also been, he's noticed that if he's getting stressed out and having anxiety, he comes and asks me for one. So it has been beyond mind blowing. It's making life so much easier to teach him, do schoolwork with him, live everyday life, and just the fact that he's able to talk better, like because it helps him slow down and calm down, has been mind-boggling. And the fact that he notices is also mind-boggling. Like, yeah, he actually comes and asks for his Focus, or he brings it to me, like it's on right here on the table in the living room right now because he brought it to me earlier. So yeah, that's what I had to share today with you guys.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I think I have some goosebumps from that story. That's just so fantastic when we can make a difference for our kids. And thank you so much for sharing. And one of the reasons why we love sharing all these stories is to make a difference. And I know being a mom, if you want to know something, you ask another mom, right? That's the best way. So I'm going to share a couple for myself, and then I'm going to pass it back to Jen. And I just want to thank you, Amanda, because I am going to be starting my son on Focus coming up pretty soon. So thank you so much for sharing and making a difference. So my kiddo is 8 years old, and he had bowel surgery at 4 months old. So he gets these really bad hiccups in the right before bedtime, usually, as well as he often will have some stomach pains. And so I use the Enrich. Gretchen talked about our Enrich. It's the full spectrum digestive enzyme. And I break it open into a little bit of juice and water and shake it up put it in a glass. And he also comes to me when he has a tummy ache and says, Mom, can you make up some of that magic juice? So moms out there, this has been able to get Mav to school more than one time because it works so quickly for him. So that is our Enrich. And then this one is another mom hack. I have to tell you guys as we go into the cold and flu season. I don't have it with me, but we have an amazing face cream and it's called Rejuvenate. And last year Mav had a really bad cold. And you know, when kids get like the rough red nose, well, I would put coconut oil on it, all these different things, nothing would work. And I tried the Rejuvenate. I put it on while he was sleeping and he woke up the next day with no red nose and he was so much more comfortable. So if you do have a kid with a cold this year, get out your Rejuvenate face cream. It's amazing. And then just Gretchen mentioned it, but Mojo is my mom happy juice. I switched from coffee this time last year. And I deal with a lot of mom anxiety and stress as a single mom. And the Mojo has made such a difference in my life. So that is the nootropic drink. And if you told me I would ever switch from coffee, I would have thought you were crazy. But now I can't live without my Mojo in the morning. And I am a calmer mom. And it has been over a year and I haven't been having panic attacks. So that was happening for me last September. So I'm going to pass it over to Jen and she's going to share about a few products that are going to help keep us healthy this fall.
All right. So I wanted to talk about a couple of different things. Products, yes, that's great, but just a couple of add-on things to give you guys some ideas. First of all, our immune system, we need sleep. Okay, we're going from summer, going to fall. Our kids are not staying up as late and sleeping in and all the things. And it's really important that they still get that sleep. So make sure that your school age kids are getting anywhere from 10 to 12 hours of sleep is what they need. And we actually had one of our kids really struggled with sleep, and I actually worked with a sleep expert. They're out there, guys. But one of the tips that she was shared with me that completely changed the game for us is we started putting him to bed earlier and earlier and earlier. Guys, he was going to bed by 6 p.m. at one point because he needed it. And he was a kid who struggled to get to sleep because he couldn't settle. And it was because he was overstimulated. It was because he got overtired. And when they're overtired, sometimes they struggle to go to sleep. So I'm just saying, like, if you have a kid that struggles and gets out of bed a million times, try it. It might work for you. It might work just half hour at a time. Go to bed earlier. He started sleeping like 14 hours. That's what his body needed. So you just never know. So watch the sleep. Sleep is so, so important for their brains. They are at school. They are learning. They're taking in all that information and they need that sleep, not just for their immune system, but to be able to process that information and be successful in all their daily activities as well. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing to help immune system is not to overschedule your kids. Let them have downtime. They need downtime. And no screen time a couple hours before bed will help with the sleep. Again, it all comes back to sleep. So that's just a couple of things just to help outside of products-based things that you can use. Now, I'm going to talk about two products that are barely ever talked about on our calls, okay? Because we have two products that are massively amazing in regards to supporting the immune system. So everyone knows that vitamin C is one of those immune support, right? You can get vitamin C on any store shelf. But I challenge you to go to your medicine cabinet or wherever you keep your vitamin C and check the ingredients. Does it have any bioflavonoids? Does it have anything aside from ascorbic acid in it? Okay, because if it only has ascorbic acid in it, it is not absorbable to be very effective in the body. Okay, so we have a product called Fortify. It comes in these little stick packs, which is super fun. They're flavorful. They are easy to consume, either mixing it in water, juice, or eat it like a pixie stick right on the tongue. That's how I enjoy it. But it is made up, it is an amazing product that really boosts your antioxidant protection. It increases energy, supports your immune system. The reason being is because it's formulated with vitamin C derived from acerola cherry. It's not a vitamin C lab-derived isolate. It has the whole package of vitamin C. Your body's able to identify it as a food and utilize it. So it also has powerful antioxidants from elderberry. Have you ever heard of elderberry syrup as like a cough syrup? It has the elderberry in there. It has black currants in there. They are just so much more powerful than an isolate that is out there on all the other super, store shelves and stuff like that. It also has citrus bioflavonoids. I don't know if you guys know this, but vitamin C is not absorbable without the bioflavonoid. Okay. The bioflavonoid is like what else is in that apple when you eat that apple. It's all of the cofactors that work alongside it. Now, the other thing that is really important in an antioxidant or an immune support product is zinc. Zinc is very, very important for immune health, and it actually, our Fortify has chelated zinc. And if you see zinc on a label and it just says zinc and it does not say zinc chelate, again, not very absorbable by the body. You see the common theme here. We also have a whole enzymatic delivery system with all our supplements. This is what makes ours different. The body is able to recognize the nutrients and utilize the nutrients. A lot of supplements on the market, you will hear, you've probably heard before, you take them and it becomes expensive pee. Exactly. That just means the body is not able to access the nutrients. That is what is different with our formulas. Our formulas are accessible to the body and they will support that immune system in a big, robust way. And it will also help with the respiratory tract. Okay. It will help with the health of the respiratory tract, which is what, things we're looking for as we go into this season. So that is one product. Okay. The next product that I want to talk about is called Support. Support is our vitamin D formula. Have you heard of vitamin D being super important for immune health? One of the things that became very, very apparent over the past few years as we were dealing with many, many illnesses, and we won't say the C word or anything like that, but what we had discovered is the fact that a lot of people who have the worst symptoms are deficient in vitamin D. Studies have shown that the world is, or our North America, I don't know about the world, but North America is generally 75% of the people are deficient in vitamin D. Okay. Again, you can go buy a vitamin D off the shelf, but did you know without vitamin K, it is not absorbable? Okay. Most vitamin Ds are vitamin D isolates. Again, okay, our bodies are made to absorb in different formulations. So we actually have vitamin D2, D3 from whole food sources. This is like not a thing that I've seen ever in any other company, just saying. I read a lot of labels. We also don't have the regular K2 vitamin. We have something called MK7, which is known to be 10 to 100 times more effective. Okay, so what it does is it really unlocks the full potential of that vitamin D. So it is super important for health benefits for your bones, for your heart, for your mood, for your immune system. It is a whole package product that we don't talk about enough, and it is so much more superior than any other vitamin D supplement I've ever seen on the market before. And this is why I wanted to shout it from the rooftops, because it is not getting the attention it deserves. And it is so, so important. Vitamin D is so, so important. And with that K, it also helps to reduce the calcium from being deposited in our tissues and our arteries. Okay, as we get older, this really, really matters. And it helps it to be deposited in our bones and our teeth instead. Okay. So, because vitamin D will increase our production of calcium, but we also need that K to regulate that calcium to make sure it doesn't end up in our tissues and in our arteries. It needs to make sure that it gets to our bones and our teeth. So those are the two immune support products, but I want to also emphasize gut health, gut health, gut health. And Enrich for gut health is huge. We talked about it already tonight. And collagen. Collagen is what will seal the gut lining to ensure that it is operating and functioning to absorb all those nutrients from our food and supplements. That's what I've got for you. I hope that was helpful.
I love it. I know Trent texted me right away and said, let's order support. So I love that so much. I always learn something new. Thank you so much, Jen. So I'm going to pull up some slides again. I know we've had some amazing testimonies tonight. I'm going to show you some before and after pictures of the Glow, and then we're going to go into how you can get your hands on some of these products. So I'm going to just pull up my screen here. All right. So here are some before and after pictures of the Glow, which I know Carrie and Nicole love. Okay, the middle right here is Jen, who you guys heard tonight. And every time I'm on a call with Jen, she looks younger and younger. So that is one of the side effects of the Glow, is it also helps your hair, your skin. This is our good friend Candace, who's a mama, and her rosacea has been going away. This is my friend Krista. She's a single mom, and her skin as well as her hair growth. And she has just been so much more healthier since being on the products, but especially the Glow. This is Leslie, also a single mom friend, and her varicose veins started to go subdermal, as well as she was having a rough kind of month, and the Glow just made the biggest difference. So those are some photos. So when you start taking the products, especially the Glow, we always tell you, take lots of photos. And we're going to talk a little bit about how you can get your hands on some of the products. And there's two different ways. So you can order the products as a customer, or you can order the products as an associate. I always tell everyone and recommend order as an associate, because who doesn't love a little additional revenue income and some financial breathing room? So we're actually going to hear from Nicole again. Nicole is a teacher. She's also a Sapphire at Ternant, and we're going to hear what she has to say about the business side of things, if we can get it going. Oh, we may have a technical issue. Doesn't seem to be playing the video. So I will share, because Nicole is actually one of the reasons that I'm here. I know that Nicole is a teacher, they have good jobs, but she didn't have any extra additional money for things like cars breaking down, paying off credit card debt. So I know one of the things Nicole shared with me before I joined was they had actually put away, I believe it was about $30,000 for their son's education program. And last year, this time, finances for me were very, very tight. Back to school shopping just wasn't going to happen for me. I had to take my son out of expensive activities because I couldn't afford them. This year, I've been able to put him in tutoring. He is in soccer, he's in swim club, and I just went out and bought him all new clothes because he had a growth spurt, and I didn't have to, use 3 different cards and see which one was going to decline, because my finances are in such a different place having this business in my life. So I know it's made a big difference in Nicole's life. I'm sorry we can't get that video to share. So customer versus associate. Let's think about your favorite sushi restaurant or your favorite Netflix. So imagine every time you shared with someone your favorite sushi restaurant, you got some extra money from the restaurant. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Well, this is what it's like. So when you're a mom and you're sharing, oh, this is my favorite, whatever for my kid, imagine you got some money every time you shared something that you loved. So that's what I love about the Trinont products. When I started taking the Glow Collagen, I could not shut up about it. I wanted to share with every single person I knew because it was making such a difference in my life. So you can earn commission off your customers. You can also earn off people who join as business partners as well. There's 7 different ways to earn. And financial breathing room is something that I know a lot of us are looking for. So if that's something that you're interested in, I highly suggest you order as an associate because this could be something bigger than you could ever imagine. So the next one I'm going to just share about is, this is a quote I really like. Passive income is the entrepreneur's secret weapon. It allows you to break free from the time, money trap and focus on creating impact and growth. So for me, it's now 8 years that I've been able to work from home as a single mom, provide for my son. And that has made a huge difference. I don't have to call in sick. I get to walk him to school every day, pick him up from school every day, and create my own schedule and life, which is absolutely amazing. And timing is everything. Wouldn't you agree? There is times where we lean in. Well, this could not be a better time to lean into Trinont because we have a new product launching. So it is revolutionary. It has never been done before. It's first of its kind. We have over a decade of research, and I've actually been part of the beta test. And I've been kind of quiet about it, you guys, because I'm still kind of blown away. We have exclusivity rights, which means that nobody else has their hands on it. And there's measurable results. So I have to tell you that I've had 2 measurable results. And the first measurable result was the first day, like the absolute first day. And I messaged Jen and I was like, I can't believe it. It's happening. I can't believe it. And it solves multiple health issues. So if you know anything about business, getting in on something before it is big is huge, right? So the beta test is happening right now. There's about 40 of us who are testing the new product, and then pre-launch is in September, and then we launch to the public in October. So I just had to share a little bit about that. And Jen, do you want to share, these are the different starter packs. That's the other bonus of ordering as an associate, is you can get your hands on some of these amazing starter packs. Jen, do you want to share which one's your favorite and anything else you want to add about the business side of things?
Absolutely. So, guys, my husband and I have actually been, we used to have, going on almost, I think 10 years now, 10 years ago, we actually had a franchise. So we started a franchise 20 years ago. And let me tell you, those are expensive to get into. And you have to set up like things like payroll and inventory and all these things, right? This is one of the things that I love about this business is you do not have to sell your firstborn child to get into it. Okay. It is this small investment for what you get from it because you have a website. Okay. I just pausing there for a minute because I just had a website developed for another business that I have in like my nutrition business and my private practice. Guys, you guys don't understand the value of having a website made for you that you don't have to pay extra for. You have customer service reps that you don't have to pay. You have a distribution center. You have all the things without having to pay extra for it, but you get to have this online store. But here's the deal. When you get an online store, you also want to personally experience all the products. And so I love the Platinum Pack because you get a little bit of everything. You get to experience all the products at a discount. And you also get discount codes to share with friends and family so they can start having their product experiences at a discount. So I just absolutely can't say enough about the Platinum Pack, because if you can swing it, get it, you won't regret it. The only thing you'll regret is not getting it if you don't get it. And though we understand that we don't want that to hold you back from getting started. So we do have different packages in the different price points in the bronze, silver, and gold packs so that you can get started now. Because getting started now is like the only thing people ever say, and the only thing I ever hear people say is, I wish I got started sooner. I wish I wasn't so scared to say yes. I wish I understood that there was no risk involved. Guys, there's no risk involved. You're not investing your firstborn child or you're, mortgaging your house against it or anything like that. You are buying some products that you will love and fall in love with, and you will have the opportunity to change hundreds of people's lives, including your own, financially and health-wise.
Amazing. Thank you, Jen. And I have to tell you that my only regret since starting was I did not get the Platinum. So, yeah, the Platinum is absolutely amazing. Comes with so many different things. And as you can hear from tonight, there are just so many amazing stories from different products. So once you start hearing them, you want to experience them yourself. So I'm just going to briefly touch upon a few more things. There's the packs again. There's 7 different ways to earn. So we have our customer commissions. We also have Smart Start bonuses. So earning off people who join the business. We have an amazing 10 and 3 bonus for all the parents out there. This is $1,280 bonus when you have 10 new customers and 3 new associates. This has paid for summer camps for me. It has paid for extracurriculars, tutoring, all different amazing things. Jeep bonuses. So you can be driving a Jeep with a Jeep stipend. Trent's giving a thumbs up. We are both single parents and we had Jeeps in the driveway our very first month with Trinot. There's also team bonuses, trailblazers, and maximizers. So there's lots of different ways that you can earn. This is our roadmap. So you can earn some team bonuses that start at Jade, which is also the rank for the Jeep. And you'll notice it's the very first rank in our company. We had 5 new Jades last month. So it is a very easy rank to get to. And I've never seen anything like that in the industry before. The other thing that I just have to mention is that you can actually hold 2 different positions in our company. So Trent is on tonight. He's my amazing boyfriend. He got started right when I got started, and he's at a Ruby title and I'm at an Emerald. So we're both single parents pulling in 2 paychecks, which I have also never seen in this industry. So when I looked, first I fell in love with the products, then I looked at the compensation plan and I could not look away. It was so fantastic. So those are just a few of the amazing things of the compensation plan. If you want more details, please reach out. We're happy to share with you. And I just want to thank all our speakers tonight. You were absolutely fantastic. If you want to share this video with anyone, you can, we streamed it tonight into Living an Epic Life. And you can go there and share that with anyone. And we always also record. So reach out and we'll make sure that you have the recording so you can pass it out to anyone that you maybe thought of tonight, whether it's a teacher, a parent, or a friend. So thank you, everyone. Have an amazing week and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.